Most of us, even the loudest, most radical feminists, still carry traces of internalized misogyny. That's the truth. And refusing to admit it doesn't make it disappear automatically. We were indoctrinated deeply, systematically, especially millennials. We grew up in religious patriarchal societies, so it's going to be difficult to erase it completely. This thing was planted even before we had a language, even before we were born. So yes, it's deep-rooted and it's okay to admit that. I have it. Many of us do. One thing I've learned is that the construction doesn't mean the old programming vanishes overnight. You have to work on it. Even when you are questioning religion, you still sometimes feel that fear of hellfire. Sometimes I do. That internalized religion doesn't live quietly. And the same thing applies to misogyny. Last year, there was a young boy in my estate who often begged for money at night, mostly at night. That's when I usually see him. One day, when he asked me for money to buy food, usually whenever he asked me for money to buy food, I would give him. So that particular day, I had to ask him, "Where is your mother?" I didn't ask him where his father was. I asked him where his mother was. At that point, I didn't even notice it. It wasn't until later during a conversation on my live stream about internalized misogyny that it clicked. Why did responsibility automatically fall on the mother in my mind? There was another time a woman came into my DM for legal advice about purchasing a property. She mentioned she had gotten an agent, and I assumed the agent was a man. She'd never mentioned the gender. I assumed it was a man. It turned out to be a woman. Why did my brain default to male competence? Again, internalized misogyny. Sometime last week again, a friend mentioned that her friend wanted to buy property and needed a lawyer. She never mentioned the gender, but I assumed the person was a man. This was just last week. I mean, women buy properties, right? I know this, yet my default betrayed me at that point, and I didn't even realize it until later. Just recently, over the weekend, on my live stream, I was advising a woman seeking help with marriage dissolution. I said, get a lawyer, he will know what to do. Why he? Why did I have to say he? Especially when I have consistently encouraged women to get female feminist lawyers. That's how sneaky internalized misogyny is. You don't always notice it while it's happening. You might eventually, but you don't always notice it. We even see it in everyday assumptions. People assuming authority figures are men, assuming professionals are men, assuming anonymous writers or speakers are men. It's all part of the internalized misogyny. I've had people address me as sir in my DMs simply because I don't know why. I don't know why they would assume I was a man. This is not about shame. This is about creating awareness. If you are deconstructing religion, patriarchy, conditioning, you will still catch remnants of it in yourself. And it's okay. Forgive yourself for that because you are indoctrinated. That doesn't make you a fraud. It makes you honest. Admitting it makes you honest. The work you have to do within yourself is to tell yourself the truth. Feel the discomfort, reflect, and forgive yourself. Then you can do better next time. And if you ever see me exhibit traces of internalized misogyny, please call me out. Please. Call me out. Because how else am I going to learn? Accountability is how we learn. It's how we deconstruct. Especially when the bias is so normalized, we don't even see it anymore. Oftentimes, other people don't even see it. Maybe one person will eventually clock it. Forgive yourself, but don't ever stop paying attention.